Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to hit the subscribe button down below for more Disney, Orlando, and other fun videos. Today is a very exciting day because I am showing you what is on my iPhone 13 Pro. I am so thrilled about this. If you know me in my personal life, I don't think I've ever talked about it on YouTube. Actually, I think I have talked about it on YouTube, but my last phone I had was the iPhone XS and it was so old. Like, I know it was only 3 years old, but it was like the battery was dying all the time, and if it was in the sun for too long it would overheat, and by too long I mean like 30 seconds. Like, it was the worst. So I'm so excited to have a new phone and I love it so much. It is absolutely so cute and yeah, I'm just obsessed. But anyway, I want to show you guys what's on my iPhone. Hopefully it'll help you maybe find some new apps you like or help you decide if you want the phone. So I did get the blue color, as you can probably tell, and let me duck my head for this so hopefully it'll focus. I got this case from Amazon. It's like planets and stars and it's glittery and I really love how the case looks. So I'll put the link in the description box for that case if you want it. I love the blue color. I was between that and the gold and I decided to get the blue and I think it's so cute. And then I do have my glass screen protector on. Fun fact, I actually had this phone for like 3 days. I got it on Friday, today is Monday, and the case didn't arrive until literally an hour ago. So I was keeping it at home until I could use it because I did not want to risk it getting scratched. So now I get to take it out in public today and I'm so excited. So okay, so when you go onto my home screen, you have my messages, of course, my calendar, which I don't really use, and my photos. So in my photos is really just a bunch of TikToks. Here's some pictures of when we were testing the camera the other night in bed. These are all pictures for a video I'm doing next week. There's nothing too exciting in my camera roll. We were trying to figure out what toys my stepmom still needs for the McDonald's toys, my new lounge fly bag. Anyway, a bunch of pictures and TikToks because I save mine because I'm always scared that they're going to like accidentally be deleted or something. Then I have my camera, so I'll show you a little bit of like what cinematic mode looks like. So let's see, Nala's sitting on the couch. I don't think it's kind of hard to do without like somebody else coming in, but like for example, here's Nala, and then if I want to show something up close, I need to turn around to do this. So Nala's here and then I can come in. It's so cool. It works better if there's other people because if like people are coming back and forth in front of the camera, you can see better like how the focus shifts. So it's just so awesome. So I love cinematic mode. I can't wait to play more with it later. And yeah, the new camera is just awesome. So I really like that. I have the weather. So that's from Atlanta. I have a bunch of cities that we've been to that we needed to check the weather for. And I usually check it like for the day. Let's see, Orlando today. Usually I check like Hunters Creek or Kissimmee because that's where Disney is. So it's a nice, beautiful day, 84 and sunny. You can't really get much better than that in Florida. So the weather, and then I have my clock, which really is just my alarms. I'm one of the people that have like 1,000 alarms set. But I've gotten a lot better about, I used to set like 10 alarms and now I'm down to just like 2 or 3, which for me is really like, it's really hard. So I really feel like I have to check my alarm 100 times. So that's been a huge improvement for me. I don't know why I have this folder. I hate folders on my iPhone. I do not like them at all. But for some reason I have my Apple Wallet and my notes and my productivity, which I'm probably gonna take those out after I'm done filming this video because I hate folders so much. My app store, my settings, all the basic stuff, FaceTime, calculator. These are all things I don't use in this folder, but I have them just in case I absolutely need them. My books I actually do use, but I use it more on my iPad. So I have some books on here. These are the books I'm currently reading now, is the Amory Ames Mysteries. So I have those, and then my podcasts. So let's see what's new today. My sister, Two Girls, One Plant. I'm currently finishing that one. Disney Assembled, one of my favorites. My other sister, future sister maybe, Buy It or Burn It podcast. Pretty basic. I've got a bunch of different ones. I just was listening to it yesterday, so they're pretty much, there's not a lot on there. I've listened to most of them from today. And then at the bottom I just have my phone, my Safari. I do Safari. I know a lot of people prefer Chrome. I have my Google Mail, which I do use Gmail. I don't use Apple Mail because I just don't like it. And then I have iTunes, which I also don't use. So it's just there. I do have like some songs on there, but I rarely get to listen to them because I have Spotify, which I'll show you in a second. Then on the next page I have Translate, and Translate is pretty cool. I haven't really had the need to use it, but I have it in case we travel, which we are traveling in a couple of years, so I'm really excited for that trip. My Bank of America app, which I am not going to go into because you don't need to see what's in my bank account, but I have my Bank of America app. It's super nice because it shows what's in my checking, my savings, and my credit card, so I can pay my credit card right from there. Then I have Facebook. I'm not sure, I'm not going to show too much because some of my friends are private, but anyway, Facebook, not much to say there. Instagram, okay, so Instagram has been a lot of fun lately. I've been like learning how to navigate Instagram better and how to grow a little bit quicker. Most of my Instagram is like people I know or Disney people, just because like content creation wise, I really do focus a lot on Disney, obviously. And yeah, anyway, I don't know if you even care about that, but that's Instagram for you. Then I have YouTube, which I also use a lot when I go to the gym, which honestly hasn't been in a while. I usually watch my friends' videos on here. And then of course I always check my account. So I usually check like how many subscribers I'm doing, how my views are doing, and then I check how many views I'm at in total. Then I have Facebook Messenger, which I also don't really use, but I have it downloaded because if I ever do need to send a message and I try to hit Messenger, it like makes me download the app, so I have it downloaded in case I absolutely need it. Credit Karma, which again, I'm not gonna open because you don't need to see my credit score, but I have Credit Karma. I use it quite often. I also like Credit Karma because it shows me with my like auto loans, it shows me like where I'm at with paying them off, so I like that. Visco is what I use to edit all of my pictures. So I always use the same filter. I think it makes my Instagram feed look a little bit like cleaner. So here's some drafts that I'm probably never gonna post, like this Naboo picture. It's just like, no, not gonna happen. Yeah, I use Visco for everything, including my thumbnails as well. I use the HB1 filter, and then I kind of mess with the exposure, the clarity, the saturation, and the skin tone. That's really all I really mess with, unless there's something specific I'm trying to fix, like the white balance. Then I have Clue. Clue is a period app. So I actually need to put in my period data. So sorry, this is a little bit too much TMI, but I always just put it in so for one day so that it can tell me when like my next one is. So congratulations, you now know when my next period is. I know you really wanted to know that information, but I love the Clue app so much. I talked about it in my last What's on My iPhone video, but it's amazing. You can keep track of all of your symptoms. So like, for example, if I'm like, okay, it's cycle day 16 and oh gosh, this got really TMI real quick, but I'm bloated, I'm not feeling well, then, you know, all the information is in there for how I felt last cycle. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is normal, or maybe I'm a little bit sick. So anyway, Clue app, love it so much. I just have the regular one, but you can get the premium one as well, which I believe will tell you like, oh, today you might be feeling like you have a headache or things like that, which I think is really cool. So I might upgrade to that in the future. Then I have Amazon. You know, Amazon is Amazon. I love Amazon so much. I purchase a little bit too much from Amazon, but it is super convenient. And then I have movies. So I don't think this is logged in. Oh, it is logged in. So I have Movies Anywhere. I have a bunch of movies in my collection from when I used to buy movies, and I got the little digital code. So I have a bunch of movies on here for like if I go on an airplane or a road trip or things like that. And it's actually nice because the Movies Anywhere app is also available on the Roku. So instead of pulling out my DVDs, I can just literally go into the app and play the movie. So Movies Anywhere is really convenient if you are a movie lover. And I am working towards getting more digital movies, like as my DVDs get scratched or as I get rid of my VHSs, which I did get rid of my VHSs already, but as I start to want to watch those movies again, I will probably just purchase them through Movies Anywhere. Not have to worry about DVDs or anything anymore, so love that. I don't use it as much as I used to because now with like Disney Plus and everything, you know, all the movies are available for free. Well, not for free, there is a charge, but I use that definitely more than I used to watch like streaming services, I guess is the right way to say it. I have Pinterest. I don't use it too often. I usually only go on when there's something specific I want to look at, like if we're going on a trip or things like that. I feel like I should post more on Pinterest because I feel like it's really good for content creators to publish on Pinterest, but I just haven't been on there very often. I have Google Maps. I use that more than iMaps. I don't even think I have Apple Maps. Emoji Blitz is a really fun game. I'm probably not gonna be able to get into it because it's probably gonna need like a download because because I haven't played in a while. But basically you get all these different Disney emojis and they all have different powers and it's really fun. You get to collect them all. Oh man. Okay, I don't think we're gonna wait for the data download, but it's really fun if you're looking for a fun Disney game to play on your phone. Sorry if the camera angle looks a little bit different. I just ran out of space on my memory card, so I had to clear some stuff up. But anyway, let's get back into it. Okay, so next up I have 23andMe, which is really fun. I've talked about it in a bunch of my videos. So 23andMe, I did the test a while back. Blake also did the test. So 23andMe, like, it has a bunch of fun stuff, like tells you your ancestry. You can get into your ancestry timeline, your DNA relatives, your family tree, your Neanderthal history, your haplogroups. There's all kinds of stuff in there. They also have these like traits that you might have, and you can take a bunch of quizzes for research, which are super easy. So that's fun. I do those a little bit when they have questions for me. And yeah, then I have all of my connections and etc. etc. So that's 23andMe. Then I have Hot Schedules. Is what I use for my job to get my schedule. I have InstaSize. So this is how I edit my thumbnails. Is first I go through VSCO to edit the actual picture. Oops, I did not mean to do that. To edit the actual picture, and then I go into InstaSize to add the what's it called? Caption, I guess is the right word. So InstaSize is the best. I use it for all of my thumbnails. I don't get the premium one. I just have regular InstaSize, but there are some really cool fonts with the premium one. Documents, I actually don't need this anymore, so I think I'm gonna delete this literally right now. I had this because when I used to use iMovie to edit my videos, Documents would allow me to like download music from YouTube, so that's what I used for that. But just a hint, if any of you are content creators, don't use Audio Music Library, like the free music. Just use the YouTube audio library, because a lot of the videos that I have like copyright free music from years ago, now the artists are changing it, and now all my videos are becoming copyright infringed, so I'm having to change them all. So just use YouTube, it's much safer. And I'm sorry about my dog growling in the background. Next up is Disney Plus. I don't really use it on my phone, but I have it just in case I ever want to watch it. So here's what I've been watching. Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure is like my favorite. Luca has been a really cute movie. Behind the Attraction I'm currently working on. Raya. I'm also watching Doogie Kamealoha. It's so cute. I love it. So yeah, I've been watching a lot of Disney Plus, but mostly on my TV, so I really just have the app just in case. Then I have Robin Hood. Probably not going to open that one as well, just because it does have financial information on there, but that is how I invest some of my money. Spotify. So Nala wants to play right now. So Spotify I use for all of my music. Me and Blake share a family account, and so here's what I've been listening to most: Ali and AJ, Billie Eilish, Olivia Rodrigo, the Bridgerton musical, Billy Joel, Mamma Mia. And then I do have this playlist of, what's it called? I have my podcast saved. This isn't my playlist. There was a playlist that I liked that I don't know how to find, but it was basically like musicals and Disney, which I was listening to a little bit. I do want to make my own playlist with just like a ton of music that I like. In case I'm not in the mood for something specific, then I have like all of my music just on shuffle. Then I have TikTok, which is just literally the best.
How old are you?
So here's my TikTok if you guys want to check me out, but I do a lot of fun videos. I'm actually really like enjoying TikTok. They're so easy to create and they're so much fun. I love TikTok. Anyway, I'm talking too much about that. Anchor was how I created my podcast. This is how I edited and made all my podcast episodes. So I love the Anchor app if you're interested in starting a podcast. So here's how much money I've made just being transparent. Not a ton of money, but I'm thankful for it. For my ads for my podcast. I did stop my podcast August 3rd when I got a job at Disney World. I do want to get back into it, but there is a social media policy with Disney where you can't really talk about like the news. You can talk about the news, but it has to be things that are like current, like already announced by the Disney company. So if I said anything that was like a rumor or something, I could potentially get in a lot of trouble. So I just haven't started it up again, so maybe in the future. Then I have my Disney Experience app. So this app is awesome. You really need it honestly nowadays to get your park reservation. And then we do our dining availability on here. So if we're ever going to like Disney Springs or something for dinner, this is where we will book our reservations. And then on here also has like wait times, your photo pass, things like that. So that's the Disney Experience app. I have my blood donor app from the Red Cross, which is not logged in, and I don't remember my login, so I'll do that later, but that's how I donate blood, and then it shows like my blood type and current drives happening and things like that. Poshmark is my current obsession. I go in all the time to Poshmark and like things and to buy things. I really shouldn't, so here's some things that are on like my list right now. I've been looking at wedding dresses for my friend's wedding. I've been looking at, ooh, these are on sale now. These are so flipping cute. But anyway, we're looking at vintage Disney stuff and this Loungefly bag, which is at the top of my list, but it's so expensive. And yeah, I just love vintage Disney, vintage Miami Dolphins stuff. There's all kinds of stuff on here that I would love to purchase in the future, so I just have it liked for one day if I have some extra money and I want to go shopping. Scratch is a new app that I got maybe a couple months ago, and I really, really love it. So Scratch is like a scratch off map, which I don't think this one is updated because I did like work on it on my old phone, so I don't know if this is currently updated, but it'll tell you places that you've been. I think you can do where you visited, where you've lived, and then you can upload pictures from that place, which I think is so cool because yeah, it's not updated. I had it on my old phone, but it's really cool. Oh, it does have Colombia saved somehow. So visited, want to visit, and then you can add memories, which I think is really cool because then you don't have to go searching through your camera roll for specific pictures from that trip. You can just like go through this app and see all the pictures from a particular trip. So I think that's really fun. Oh yeah, I do have the Bahamas marked as well. So it's just the US I haven't updated, but I think that's really fun if you're a traveler and you want somewhere to store your pictures and have like a little scratch off map. I do have a real scratch off map back there, but this one's cool because it's on my phone, so it's easy. State Farm Drive Safe and Save, have to have that for my car insurance. Google Drive I also don't really use. I only have it if I'm looking for a particular picture. That's where my mom has uploaded like a lot of my childhood pictures and things like that. A Pi Genie is how I use my what's it called, gimbal, but my gimbal, when I record with it, it separates the audio from the video, so I haven't used it very often, but I do use the actual tripod part of it. It's a lot easier to take TikToks. Mercari is another app I really love. I haven't actually ordered from them, but I do have some things saved that I've been looking at, and I've been looking for Beetlejuice shirts, so I've been looking at both Mercari and Poshmark. Then I have the Roku app. It's just like a controller for the TV. I have Blink. So Blink is an app. We have the camera right up here, and so it watches Nala when we're not at home, which is a very big lifesaver for me because I would always panic when we left the house, like, did I leave a candle lit? Did I not lock the door? Did I leave the oven on? And it's nice to just be able to see her and make sure she's okay. Mine is not logged in. It's logged into Blake's phone, but we do have that app for Nala just to see her. Jeremiah's, I have the rewards on here for gelato. If you haven't had Jeremiah's, when you're in Orlando, you have to get it. It's delicious. It's gelato mixed with soft serve ice cream. They're called gelatis and they're delicious. My personal favorite is the cookies and cream with the swirl flavor, or I really like the pumpkin, which is seasonal for the fall, or they have a really good one that's like coconut pineapple or something like that, or like I think it's pina colada, and that one's really good with vanilla. There's just so many good flavors, so I love Jeremiah's. It's really random, but I have that on my phone. I have Airbnb as well, but I only really look when we're going on a trip for Airbnb. This is a game on PS5 for, I don't know, one of those things. It's really fun. It's called Decades, so it's like a trivia game and you use your phone to use it, kind of like Jackbox. I have Follow Analyzer, so this just like shows me like people who I'm following that don't follow me back and things like that. So it's been really helpful as I've been trying to grow my Instagram. iMovie, which again I don't use for videos anymore. I have Final Cut Pro now. So I use iMovie if I need to like edit a sound for TikTok. So I'll upload it private to TikTok and then I'll use that sound, you know, on TikTok. So that's what I use iMovie for. And then I have Disney Cast Life. I don't think it's gonna work. For some reason it hasn't been working for me, but this is just our app that we use as cast members to get our schedule and see our tickets and things like that. So that's Disney Cast Life, and I think that's pretty much it. So that's everything that's on my iPhone. I don't have anything too exciting, just a lot of stuff that I use like literally every day, and then I have one game. So I hope this video is helpful to you guys. I hope that you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I'll see you very soon with a new video. Bye guys!